You Surround Me, a contemplative piece written by Grace Hamacher in the fall of 2022 at Ave Maria University. I'm wrapped up in myself, yet surrounded by you. As I sit here in the library, my study space, I contemplate ideas in my brain. No matter how selfless I try to make them, they still come back to me. The second floor is silent, as if to allow for contemplation. The inner dialogue of my thoughts, feelings, reasons, and desires are so boisterous, if my skull were penetrated, they would escape through the crack and demand the attention of the students on the floor below. Yet they don't, and I am surrounded by you. You demand attention in everything. I look outside the window and see the palm trees with their ornate branches reaching past the top of the window. They seem to be stretching up to welcome and praise you in the sky, just like they did years ago as you entered Jerusalem a week before your selfless death. I cannot be fully selfless. I read back the words I have written with pleasure in how they sound, and I know these words are not my own. The language I speak is the same you've given all your children, whose literary work towers over me on the shelves to my right. The authors, far better than I could ever imagine being, humble me with their God-given intellect. It's funny how a library, a place designed for a growth in knowledge, can remind us of how little we do know. But Lord, you know all. And every truth in every book upon these shelves points closer to you. With every passerby, I feel the urge to look up from my smooth wooden cubicle and glance at the new or familiar face, as if to find any distraction from my work. I wonder what they may think about me as they walk by, and more importantly, what I think about them. I am wrapped up in myself, and yet you surround me. These men and women that pass by are unique expressions of your love and splendor. You have knit them in their mother's womb and created them in your likeness, indirectly pulling me towards you. My view has now shifted. I want to know them to know you. I want to get a glimpse into the unrepeatable, irreplaceable souls you have created in my peers, to know their thoughts and feelings, and see them as you see them, unique. Back from a water break, I sit down, refreshed but thirsting for more to reflect on. I turn towards the window to see two miniature spiders crawling along the pollen-smeared glass. Am I pleased to see them? Not particularly, but they are doing your will nonetheless. Does a spider get wrapped up in himself, or does he simply wrap up other insects because you designed him to do so? Does a spider get distracted by others and what they may think or feel? To be a spider, I wouldn't have to worry about the path I am traveling and the way of the world. I would have one simple task and a short life to do it. However, you do not surround a spider the way you surround me. If I desire to know the passers-by, how much more do you desire to know me? And if you desire to know me, although you already know all, how much more should I desire to know you? The intelligent life you have allowed me to live is one that has the possibility to bear great fruit off the palm trees of life if I simply wrap myself in your love. This is an intelligence far less than those of the venerated scholars that peer at me from the shelves, but those scholars called out to be listened to and learned from. Outside the window is your intelligent creation. Inside is the intelligence of your creation, spread along the walls, ready to be consumed. The thoughts, feelings, reasons, and desires that hummed loudly in my mind still hum of me, but now they sing of how you affect me, how you have created such a wonderful place at a fabulous time and allowed me to be here. I am here to contemplate your will for my life and the journey I'm on at Ave Maria. To be wrapped up in a place so wrapped up in you that I am writing a love letter to the one true God for a grade in a required class. Lord, you knit me at my birth, and now you knit me a blanket of your love to wrap me in. The blanket surrounds me even here, on the second floor of the library.